The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on Tuesday confirmed the first case of Ebola has been diagnosed in the United States. Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital of Dallas officials said in a statement Monday that a patient was being tested for Ebola and had been placed in strict isolation due to the patient's symptoms and recent travel history. The patient left Liberia on September 19th and arrived in the United States on September 20th. CDC Director Dr. Tom Frieden said the patient expressed no signs of Ebola when departing Liberia or entering this country, but 4 or 5 days later on the 24th of September, he began to develop symptoms. According to Frieden, according to CDC officials, it is highly likely patient 1 has infected other people. The president has been notified by email of this case. He is expected to address the nation after he returns from vacation at an undisclosed location. The Department of Homeland Security Inspector General issued a scathing report in early September, warning the CDC was woefully unprepared for a pandemic, with expired medicines and inadequate resources to effectively equip its top responders in the event of an outbreak. Are rapidly emerging in towns and military bases housing undocumented immigrants. The CDC has outbreak specialists in places who are currently attempting to identify whether the causative agent is bacterial or viral. These illnesses are now appearing in communities near where the government is housing scores of illegal immigrants in detention centers. Sending your children to schools where illegal, undocumented immigrants are now being schooled can expose your children to scores of infectious agents. What can you do? Good hand washing, covering your cough, and not sending your child to schools can help prevent infection. In other words, homeschooling is a preventive option as there's no antiviral medicine, vaccine. Subsequently, avoiding exposure and washing hands is your children's only defense. Clearly, Obama is by overloading the government with financial demands and healthcare problems that cannot be met. This will collapse our society by creating chaos. Involve your family in activities that do not involve contact with those who may be infected. Outdoor activities such as gardening and landscape projects can be an alternative to contact sports which easily transmit diseases. Building walls and evergreen screens will help families obtain more privacy and thus have less contact with neighbors. This will help reduce contact exposures by shielding family members. Great tree suggestions for fast-growing screening include arborvitae, cypresses, pines and spruce trees. The fastest and hardiest tree for northeast landscapes is the green giant arborvitae. Highland Hill Farm is a leading grower of green giants. Call Highland for green giants at 215-651-8329.
Mayor Bloomberg wants to resize me. I am too sweet, or what is wrong?
Yeah, his says I cause heart attacks with my fat content and cause weight gain, and his forcing people to exercise is going too far.
He thinks I am too sweet and cause tooth decay, or some liberal idiotic message designed to enhance his political agenda. People suck on me by their own free will.
But Bloomberg will even be targeting the phone package R-Pack and as well as milk too. He is an owl.
Yes, and the music decibel levels in the store and on the street, as well as even on headsets as well as boomboxes.
80% of New York City high school graduates need to relearn basic skills before they can enter the city university's community college system. So that is easier to correct.
At least they can't read the government's liberal propaganda, and yea, they won't like sucking on me when I am smaller. Everyone wants a big one.
Maybe he is against us because he is a latent socialist wacko or anti-people being happy and gay, or he is just a control freak.
The only thing he is not regulating is the green giant arborvitae and fundraisers with Warren Buffett.
The trees are going to be next on his hit list.
Why? Because it is so popular as it grows fast up to 3 foot a year and is used to establish privacy barriers.
Yes, but as neighbors don't see each other and call the police because the arborvitae helps establish peace in the neighborhood, police will have fewer police calls to answer.
Yeah, that will upset police unions and their cronies. They want job security and need neighbor fighting neighbors.
Gotcha, yes, I see how that works.
Right, is like Obama and gun control. Yap about gun control and more guns will be sold.
Right, when the liberals start to ban tree height, more will be sold and tree farm will be increasing sales.
Yes, they will make more money for the liberal to tax, and then the fields will be empty like the shelves in the gun stores. With farmed fields empty of trees, then the fields will be shovel ready for the liberals to seize their lands for Section 8 supporters and low-income housing projects.
Where do liberals like Obama get these ideas?
Obama learned this from his friend Robert Mugabe when he grew up in Africa. As a young boy, he got great grades in school, so he claims.
We had better warn people to buy Green Giants now from Highland Hill Farm. They certify that they never once gave money to Obama, Bloomberg, the DNC, the ACLU, any unions, the Sierra Club or other liberal PACs ever. They never ever, even one time while drunk or even during a dream. Yes, they certify and guarantee this to be true.
Does Highland Hill Farm have any specials on these magic seedlings?
Yes, the 3 to 4 foot trees delivered and installed to eastern U.S. states are just $45. Call them at 215-651-8329 or go to this website for more on these trees.
HighlandHillFarm.com or email them at bill@gigatree.com.
They also have many other trees and shrubs such as leyland cypress, emerald green arborvitae, maple trees, spruce trees, hollies and pine trees.